Oh,
an in-depth look with PaliGemma.
okay.
So for
Great. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
yes, I can. Can you hear
Okay.
me?
Yeah, I think we lost you at some point because I just heard you. You just said so.
Okay, okay.
If you can just back
Um,
to.
okay, I'll just like start again.
All right. Thank you.
Um, models, an in-depth look with PaliGemma. So for that, let's sort of like understand what exactly is a multimodal. What is multimodal? One of the ways we work with ChatGPT is via text. We type and also gives us text, right? So that's one of the means by which we work with it, and that is called text modality. But there are other large language models. The other modalities is vision, just giving a large language model or an AI model text. We can also give it an image, or we can talk to it just like the way I'm having this conversation with you guys now. So this conversation comes to two modalities. There is the vision aspect, you're seeing me, and there is the audio aspect, so you can also hear me. So, but today we are going to just focus on two modalities, and that is going to do this with PaliGemma. So, what exactly is PaliGemma? PaliGemma is this year. It's an open model. By open, try out the code, explore it, and use it to do basically what you want. So, I'll be talking. First of all, I'll just basically give a glance through the architecture of PaliGemma, or how PaliGemma
Excuse me. Sorry.
like
Can you
models.
excuse?
Yeah.
Can you turn off your camera so that probably let's enhance your audio quality? Turn off your camera. Let's see whether that'll be better.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you.
Okay. Let's see that now. Let me see if I can also do this now. Okay, is it better now?
Go on.
Okay, so PaliGemma. So I'll just give you an in-depth look on how PaliGemma works. So PaliGemma consists of two models, right? PaliGemma can process both video and both image and text. And the way PaliGemma achieved this is by combining the Gemma model, right? So I don't know if anyone is familiar with the Gemma model. The Gemma model was built from Gemini, like it was built on the basis of Gemini. So Gemini is what we use on a daily basis when we go to gemini.google.com. It's Google's proprietary model. We don't necessarily know how Gemini was built, but we use it on a daily basis. So the team behind Gemini took the same knowledge behind Gemini and they used it to build an open model, and that model was Gemma. So let me just give a quick overview of how Gemma works. So Gemma is a text-only model. It takes in text and it gives out text. So take for instance, let's say you want to ask Gemma a question. What is the capital of Nigeria? What Gemma does is it transforms the text you're giving to it into a vector representation. Basically, a vector representation is just a list of numbers. Right. So once it does that, it gives it to the Gemma decoder, and the Gemma decoder tries to make sense of this representation. Then it gives you back your output. So this is basically how majority of large language models work. They take in text, they convert it into a representation, then they give it to a decoder, and the decoder makes sense of that representation. And in this case, capital of Nigeria, and Gemma sort of like projected that into this vector representation, then giving back the answer, and this is the capital of Nigeria is Abuja, right? So Gemma was one of the models that was the basis behind PaliGemma, right? But Gemma cannot see. Gemma only processes one modality, and that is to make Gemma multimodal. A separate models added to it, and that is the simple image encoder. So this is an image encoder. Let me just give a quick overview of what an image encoder does. Basically, an image encoder takes in a picture, then converts it, the same thing that Gemma does, converts it into a vector representation. Then it tries to match it with the text that is more similar to the picture. Signal has been showing that if someone takes a picture of a cat, you can easily match its options that was posted. So in this case, signals that okay, this is the image of a cat, our representation, and which vector is